Okay, welcome to individual challenge number 4. Number 1, it asks what is 27% of 300? So again, there's 2 ways you can do this. You can set up a proportion, or you can turn your percent into a decimal and multiply it by 300, because of means to multiply. So remember, decimal to percent. If we're doing decimal, changing it to percent, we would go over 2 places to the right. But we're turning a percent into a decimal, so we're going to go 2 places to the left. So here's 27, here's my decimal, 1, 2. So I'll take 0.27 times 300. Once you multiply that out, this will be your answer. Number 2, using the chart above, write an equation that expresses x in terms of y. Okay, so we have to see what the pattern is. How do you get from here to here? How do you get from here to here? We have had a similar question like this on our previous homework. So if you go to your individual challenge 9, that will help you as well. So you want y equals, and then give me the equation. Number 3, grapefruit costs $2 per pound. Write an inequality that shows the number n of pounds of grapefruit you can buy if you have $10. So we have $2 per pound. So we'll just say 2p. Oh, it says use n, sorry. So we'll do 2n. And then it says that you can buy if you have $10. Can we spend any more than $10? Our greatest number is $10 only. So our greatest number is $10. We can either spend $10 equally or less than $10. So we have 2n is less than or equal to 10. That is your inequality. Number 4, what are all the factors of 18? Remember, factors are your 2 numbers multiplied together to get you 18. You can do your factor rainbow. So I start with 1 and 18, because 1 times 18 equals 18. Then we have 2 times 9, because 2 times 9 equals 18. So you need to continue and see what others make 18. Okay? Number 5, for the expression, use a property to write equivalent expressions. Tell which property you use for 3y plus 4y equals. So we have to come up with an equivalent expression. So we can switch it around. If we switch it around, the value doesn't change. So we could do 4y plus 3y, or we can say y is on the outside and do 4 plus 3. What property is 4y plus 3y when we switch it up? What property is that? Or, if you do this, what property will this be? So remember, in your journals, you have a page that lists your properties. You have commutative, associative, distributive, identity. Which properties are these? Is this one associative, commutative, distributive, or identity? And what is this one? Is this one associative, commutative, distributive, or identity? Let's look at number 6. A rectangular prism has a volume of 577.2 cubic feet. The prism is 5.2 feet long and 7.4 feet wide. What is the height of the prism? So we know that they're giving us the volume. We know that volume equals your length times width times height. Okay? This is our volume right here. This is our length because it says 5.2 feet long. And this is our width because it says 7.2 feet wide. We are missing our height. So to solve this, you have to put everything where it belongs. So we do know our volume. Our volume is 577.2. And it equals, we know our length, it's 5.2 times our width, which is 7.4, but we don't know our height, so we just put H for height. So let's do some side math. We first have to combine and bring it to its lowest term. So we can do 5.2 times 7.4. So over here, I'm going to do 5.2 times 7.4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 5 is 20. Bring down your 0. Then you have 7 times 2 is 14. Add your 1 up here. 7 times 5 is 35 plus 1 is 36. Okay, and then we're going to add them. We have 8, 4, 8, and 3. Okay, we moved over a total of 1, 2 decimal places. So 1, 2. Now I have 577.2 equals 38.48H. How do we get H alone? Right now, you multiply 38.48 times H. That's the operation. So to get H by itself, you have to do the opposite. So you have to divide 38.48 on both sides. This will cross out and leave H by itself. Then you have to divide this, and this will give you your height. Okay, so remember, top dog rocks the house. So 577.2 goes in, and then 38.48 goes outside. Remember, you can't divide by a decimal. You have to turn it into a whole number. So you move 1, 2. What you do on the outside, you do on the inside. So 1, 2. Pull your decimal up, add a 0, and divide like normal. Number 7, what is the range of the data represented in the dot plot? Okay, so remember what range. Range, it equals your greatest minus least. So take your greatest minus least. Your greatest minus least. And that is your answer. Number 8, Brandon charges $8 per hour for babysitting. Deborah charges $10 per hour. They both work for 5 hours. How much more did Deborah earn? Okay, so we have to find Brandon's first. So we're going to do 8 times 5, and that's how much he makes. So he makes $40. And then Deborah charges $10 an hour times 5, and she makes $50. And it asks us, how much more money did Deborah earn? How much more? What operation is that? How much more? Okay. Number 9. What is the area of the trapezoid shown below? The formula for an area of a trapezoid is 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times height. Okay, so now we have to input everything. We don't know the area, so I'll drop down to A. 1/2 is our constant. We know our base 1 is 12 plus 5. That's our second base, and our height is 4. Again, we have to condense it down, so we're going to start off with our parentheses, because we always start off with our parentheses. So now I have 1/2 in parentheses 17 times 4. Okay? I can take half of 4 and get 2. So now I have 2 times 17. Multiply that out and you'll get your answer. Sarah bought 16-ounce jar of strawberry jam for $3.20. What is the unit price? Remember, unit means 1. So we are trying to figure out how many or how much will 1 ounce cost. 1 ounce. So to set this up, $3.20 will go in the house and outside will be 16. Remember, first shoot the decimal up and then start dividing like normal. So how many times does 16 go into 32? Okay, once you finish, this will be your answer of how much it costs for 1 ounce.